So if Volron is the Lord of the Water Realm, then it's probably safe to say he has some water abilities tucked up his sleeve.
He and Alphen couldn't be any more different. It's like they were practically born to be rivals.
Looking back on it, in both of our previous encounters, he's only ever fought us with his sword. We haven't seen what else he's capable of.
And yet, even with only his blade, he still managed to overwhelm us. He's a force to be reckoned with. That much is certain.
Yeah, that guy is seriously bad news.
It'll be okay, Hootle. We'll get through this.
Shion?
It's nothing. Let's keep moving.
This area's the grandest looking of the lot, and not a single soldier in sight.
So probably the place. This is it, everyone. We can't let Volron treat people's lives like toys any longer. We need to put an end to his tyranny here and now. Everyone ready?
Ready.
We've come this far.
Without question.
I'm nervous, but I know what needs to be done.
We've come for you, Volron! Did you really come all this way, just so I could take you back over his dead body?
Bastard!
He dismissed them?
He must not think he needs them to defeat us.
Why have you been coming after me? Isn't it your ambition to become the winner of the crown contest? My ambition, you say? I have no ambitions. Since the beginning, everything was mine to control. Everything, including your life. I'm happy to see you. What the hell's that supposed to mean? A lonely watery grave is all the better you shall ever deserve. And yet, it wasn't without regret that I watched you sink beneath those waves. Now, I get to savor carving the life of your body myself. So all this, kidnapping sheep, sacrificing those people, it was all just for your own satisfaction. To help pass the time, I would not expect you to understand the tedium that absolute power brings upon you. I've had it with your mad ramblings. I'm here to take you down, Volron, and free those you've enslaved! Very well. I should look forward to fashioning my throne from the remains of your existence. Today you will die at my hand, and I shall bask in your final desperate pleas. Well, I look forward to disappointing you. Entertain me.
Here, let me know.
Stay away from my friend!
I'll bring you back
You're
from
mine!
air
You're
pressure.
finished!
Resonate with me. Stalagmite.
I'll heal you out!
They'll pay for that!
Healing circle!
Take this.
Negative gate!
Resonate with the earth.
Here I come!
Here's a healing heart!
Being interrupted.
I owe you one. This one's all mine.
Here's the evil!
Here I come.
Freeze Lancer!
Benediction. Who wants to
Here's my call!
You're mine. Demon Tank.
Here's evil!
You picked the wrong fight.
Inferno Punch!
Take this.
Freeze Lancer!
It's over.
into the fray?
There!
Shine. Radiant light.
Regenerate!
You're finished.
Annihilate!
Rise up.
Searing flame! Reload! I'm out of ammo! This one's mine!
Take this.
Will this help?
Sword Rain Alpha.
Whirlwind healing circle! Super swallow
Here I
dead!
come. This time.
I'm on top of the hurricane! Annihilate!
Sword Rain Alpha.
Florida!
Come to an end.
Thor!
Take this. Can you take it? You're finished. Sword Rain Alpha.
Inferno Punch!
What in the world?
Don't worry. Just
all right.
stay still.
If you can draw his attention, I'll pin him down.
You're mine. Take this.
Enjoy.
Take this.
Take this.
Try harder.
That's
My turn. It's over. Sword Rain Alpha. Rising Reaper.
bloody hell.
Resonate with the earth. Take this. Now. Did we get him?
He's open. Let's go. It's over.
Sword Rain Alpha. Here I come.
Bloody hell.
Eagle assault!
You're mine.
Ignite.
Whirlwind Annihilate!
Sword Rain Alpha.
Allow me to help entertain.
I'm ready.
Reload. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
Is that it?
Super swallow dead! Let's keep planning!
Now this is
This looks
enjoyable.
bad! We've got to stop him! Here's a healing art! First aid!
You're mine.
Eagle Ray! Where are you going?
Now are you ready to entertain me? Don't
I'll bring
disappoint
you
me by
back.
dying just yet.
In a bind.
Eyes on the ground. Here it comes.
Damn it! Don't take your attention off him either! Lunar Blast! I can't heal you forever!
Try harder. Not a chance.
No John.
Holy shit.
Resonate with the earth. Stalagmite.
Healing!
Uy, yo no tengo nada. Uy.
Scream.
Take blood.
Rending you.
Demon Blaster Spear! Here's the evil!
Can't get out of
Freeze
this.
Lancer!
Scream bathed in blood.
Rending
you a bloody I couldn't make it in time. Another incantation ruined. On your knees. This is some punishment. I could enjoy this more.
Alright. Quiero jugar sucio. Jugaremos sucio. Ah.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Ay, Dios.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
There's certainly an abundance of water in this realm, isn't there?
Yeah, we won't have to worry about going hungry around here.
Is she saying she can get full off of just water?
Seriously, I'll fix you food while we're here. You don't have to worry.
Huh? Why are you two so concerned all of a sudden?
That turned out good, if I do say so myself. Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
We've reached our destination. We've reached our destination. Stay sharp. We're going in.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
You're finished! Demon Flame! The flame inside you! Dragon Flame! You picked the wrong fight! Here I come! Demon Flame! Take this! Take this! Watch it out! Take this! You're finished! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Fury Alpha! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! On your knees!
Leave the stairs to me!
Demon Plague! Sword Blade Alpha! Rising Viper! You escape! Rising Viper! Now I'm in the doors! Demon Plague! You're mine! You're finished! Sword Blade Alpha! Rising Viper! In an instant! Impact Clock!
Everyone hanging in there?
Get lost!
That's my cue.
Shut him down! Negative harder! No, you can't! I'm not done! Demon time! Rising Viper! It's over! Can't get out of this! Here I go! You're finished! He is Sword Lane Alpha!
Ready!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Dragon
First aid!
Demon Fang!
Radiant
It's over!
Not in your dreams!
Eagle Fly! Hurricane Thrust!
Get toasty!
Burn Strike! Not again!
Lightning!
You're
Swallow dare! I'm only getting
Sword Rain already!
Burning strike! He really made us work for that one.
We've come for you, Volron! Did you really come all this way, just so I could take you back over his dead body?
Bastard!
He dismissed them?
He must not think he needs them to defeat us.
Why have you been coming after me? Isn't it your ambition to become the winner of the crown contest? My ambition, you say? no ambitions. Since the beginning, everything was mine to control. Everything, including your life. I'm happy to see you.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
A lonely watery grave is all the better you shall ever deserve. And yet, it wasn't without regret that I watched you sink beneath those waves. Now, I get to savor carving the life of your life myself.
So all this, kidnapping Shield, sacrificing those people, was all just for your own sick satisfaction? To help pass the time?
I would not expect you to understand the tedium that absolute power has upon you.
I've had it with your mad ramblings. I'm here to take you down, Bull Run, and free those you've enslaved.
Very well. I shall look forward to fashioning my throne from the remains of your existence. Today you will die at my hand, and I shall bask in your final desperate pleas.
Well, I look forward to disappointing you. Demon Fang! On it! Watch it! Demon Fang! Enjoy! Negative gate! On your way! You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha!
Enjoy.
Take it!
I'll heal you all!
Not yet! You may be strong, but I'll never back down! You take it!
Water, hear my call! Here's the evil!
You're finished! Inferno Fire! Dance on the wind! Strike! Rising Weapon! Rising Falcon! Heal! Demon Fang! How about some of this?
Not on my watch! Lunar Corruption! Dragon Shell! By the power of
Take this! Sword Rain Alpha! Radiant Light! Force of Regeneration! Allow me to die! Here I come! Free you of your power! Being interrupted! He just won't stay still! If you can draw his attention, I'll pin him down. Let me free you of your power! Entertain too much!
So,
Ready!
I'll tear you
Healing circle!
Elusive deity! No! This! Did we get him? He's open! Let's go! Sword now!
Here I go!
It's over! Sword Rain Alpha!
Infernal Punch! Mega Ray!
Take this!
Back into the circle!
Now I'm in the Demon Fang!
By the power of water!
Here I come! Not today! All right! Here I come! Taking fire! Sword Rain Alpha! Thank you! Everlasting what's wrong? Negative
Healing circle!
Now I get my take! Sword Rain Alpha!
Lunar Corruption!
enjoy.
Take this!
Free.
Annihilate Blast! Mega Ray!
Take this! Demon Fang!
Take this. Enjoy.
Water! Hear my
Fall.
Red! Hammy! Flame of Fury! Burning!
How about some of this?
Take your dream!
I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact Clock!
Is that it?
It's over! Sword Rain
What's he
Alpha!
planning?
It's too fast!
This looks bad. We gotta stop him.
I could do without the thing!
This is over. Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying.
Eyes on the ground! Here it comes!
Damn it! Don't take your attention off him either!
Healing circle. Radiant pierce.
Take this! Try harder!
In a bind?
Now!
Go dance! Now I'm in the groove!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Healing circle.
Take them your best.
Arch Pierce.
That's far enough.
Here, let me help.
Bloody hell! Burn it down! You're finished! Don't finish you here and now! Shine! You're ready! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! You're finished! Sword rain alpha!
There, just like that. Take this.
Explosive ring!
What you ignite well?
Sword rain alpha! You're mine!
What's wrong?
You escape! Demon fang!
I owe you one. Be gone.
Watch this! Begin!
Now this is enjoyment.
I'll smash you!
Take this.
Just get it killed! Engulf you! Crumble!
That's far enough.
In a vine! Try harder! You're mine! Radiant light! It's over! Regeneration!
Take this. Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying.
You'll pay for that!
This one's mine.
In a vine,
Take this.
on your
Is this what real?
Fuck!
Take this. That's far enough.
Stay away! My friend!
This is over.
Demon Fang! You got that! Far enough! Try harder!
I'm all
Now!
messed up.
Take bloody! It's over! Finish! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Got him! It's all over. Vol run. Now put an end to that death procession you're holding outside. Right now! You think this is over? What? Who do you think you are?
No, that's...
How can this be? If Alvin's the Sovereign, how is it possible that Boron has that crest as well?
And if Boron's the Sovereign, then what was the point of the crown contest?
After everything we've witnessed, it would seem the whole thing is a ruse.
Bow before your sovereign. What?
the hell are you? How sweet your ignorance must be. You... Is that must be your own son? That's why you're after me, isn't it? There is that, I'll admit. But your grandest sin was unveiling the sin? You use people as playthings. What right have you to speak of sin? Sin is evil. The power will care only for domination. We never asked you to rule. No one did. What do I care? Your wants. You are but a mote of dust in the light.
Alvin!
I'm through taking orders from tyrants.
Here, let me help.
Not today! Negative day! Here I come! It's over! Demon Fang! You true power! Here I come!
Now I'm in the game! Not my finest.
Let me... I couldn't make...
Try harder! My turn! I'm not done! Sword Rain I shall erase Sword Rain Alpha! You're finished!
Eat this! I'll tear you apart! Unleash lightning!
What in the world? Don't worry. I'm alright. I'm still standing.
No further! Take this!
You'll find no mercy. Forgive me. This is my fault. Is this some punishment? Benediction life.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Heal!
To help!
How often being interrupted?
I'm only getting started.
There you are!
I can't heal you forever.
Do this all day!
Try harder!
It's in your hands now.
Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Try harder!
I'm all stuffed up.
Burn it out! I'm not done! Demon Fang! Sword Rain Alpha!
Hear my call.
Before me!
Not in your dreams.
Demon Fang!
It's in your hands now.
What the fuck?
You pay for that!
On your knees.
Freeze Lancer.
Pressure! There! Rending you apart! You're mine! Take this!
Far enough. Here goes. It's over.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Gemini
It's on!
Resonate with the earth.
Here goes. Take this. There.
Wretched worm!
Everyone together!
I'll shoot him down.
Demon Fang! Sword Rain Alpha!
Laser spear. Here's
It's
evil.
over! Sword Rain Alpha!
Freeze Lancer.
It's over!
The enemy wields ours too.
We'll soon see about that. Water. Hear my call.
Here I come! You're finished!
Hear me.
Everlasting
Flame of
sun.
Fury.
Gate.
Ready to go.
I'm not done!
Demon Flame. Reload. I'm all stuck.
You're mine! Demon Fang!
Radiant.
You picked the wrong fight!
Negative gate.
You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha!
You apart.
Demon Fang! You two! Stay away from my friend! Unleash lightning!
No!
I'll bring you back from death.
Here I come! Demon Fang!
Will this help?
Not done
Far enough.
Know your place!
Take
Demon
this!
Fang! Kneel before your sovereign!
Rip it here!
Demon Fang!
Corruption!
Your life will end here!
This one's mine!
He's about to attack!
Him! We need to stop him!
All others shall be banished! You're mine! What you do? Try harder!
Here goes! Can't be happening!
It's not too late to bow out. I'm not looking to get our tails handed to us. That's exactly why.
Could this be the true power of a sovereign?
What is this? Demon Fang! Try this! Explosive ring!
Ready to go!
Is this it? You shall repent!
Holy shit.
What the hell are you?
How sweet your ignorance must be. You resent not being the only sovereign.
That's why you're after me, isn't it?
There is that, but your grandest sin was unveiling your strength.
Sin? You use people as playthings. What right have you to speak of sin?
Sin is weak. The power to care only for domination. We never asked you to rule.
No one did.
What do I care? Your want. You are but a mote of dust in the light.
Alvin!
I'm through taking orders from tyrants.
The armor won't save us!
Being interrupted.
Glacial spear.
No further.
Not my fight!
Forgive me. This is not
Is this it?
I owe you one.
Resuscitation!
True? Try
I'll
harder!
heal you all!
Not done yet!
Thrust! To hell! Sword Ring Alpha! Take this! You're mine!
And where are you going?
Unleash
Not my finest! What in the world?
Dohalina!
I'm all right. I'm still standing.
Let me free you
Here
of
I come! Demon Fang! Try this!
Great.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Take this! I shall
I
erase
can't heal you forever! Here's the healing art!
This should do it!
for that!
Demon Fang!
Just
Demon Fang!
It won't end like this.
I couldn't make in time.
Unleash lightning! Take this!
Yar,
Demon Fang!
imbue this vanquished soul with
Demon
life.
Fang! Demon Fang!
Here I let you all down.
Here I come!
Yar, imbue this vanquished soul with
Lead!
life.
Demon Fang!
Incantation ruins.
Unleash lightning! Sword Ring Alpha! Take this! Demon Fang!
I've let you all down.
Flame inside me yearns to be let free! Sword Ring Alpha! Eat this!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Struck!
Ready!
Be
Resuscitation!
prepared to free from regret. On your
Take this! Air pressure!
Fucking damn it.
imbue this vanquished soul with life.
This should do it! Demon Fang! Out of here! Take this! You're mine! Swallow dance!
Can you take it?
Where are you going?
Forgive me.
You pay for that! It's over!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
All shall bow before me! I'm not denied! First strike! Shattering aim! Attack time!
Ready!
Unleash lightning!
Fury!
Lightner! Demon Fang! This one's all mine!
Here's evil!
You're... Take this! Sword Ring Alpha!
Healing!
Hear my call!
Everlasting storm!
There!
Negative
Now!
one!
I'm only getting started!
Sword Ring Alpha! Air pressure! Unleash lightning! Take this! It's over! Catapult! Sword Ring Alpha!
Mega Ray!
Try harder! You're mine!
Here's a healing
Take
orb!
again! Sword Ring Alpha! On your
Radiant fire!
Burn in hell! Air pressure! You're mine!
Lunar
Demon
corruption!
Fang!
Gemini
Rising
Orchestra!
Light!
Searing
Unleash
Flare!
hell! You're mine! Demon Fang! Sword Ring Alpha!
No further!
You're mine! You're back!
One Dark Shield! Mega Ray!
Inferno Punch!
Here goes! Take this! There!
Wretched word! No!
Everyone together!
I'll shoot him down!
Demon Fang!
Do it!
In an instant! Impact Block! Know your place! Here I come! Demon Fang! Kneel before your sovereign! Sword Ring Alpha! Bloody eat this! I'll put you through! Here! Take this! It's on!
He's about to attack!
Damn it! We need to stop him! Armor won't save you!
I never miss!
Take this! You're finished! Eat this! I am proof of it! All others shall be banished!
Here we go!
Try harder! I've got you all down. Stay away from my friend!
Could this be the true power of a sovereign?
What is this? This should do it!
Radiant light!
I'm nearly done for. Try harder! You're mine! You're mine!
Can't get out of this!
No, it won't end like this.
Imbue this...
Demon Fang!
Ready to go!
Try harder! Demon Fang!
Can't move!
Fuck!
The enemy wields our too.
We'll soon see about that!
Imbue this vanquished soul with light.
Demon Fang! Unleash lightning!
What was I
You're
thinking?
mine!
Everlasting doubt.
It's on!
Negative gate.
Demon Fang!
Air pressure.
You're mine! You picked the wrong fight!
From beyond.
You're mine!
Imbue this vanquished soul with light.
Sword Ring Alpha! Unleash lightning!
Orange Shield!
It's over!
Too fast. Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Demon Fang! Sword Ring Alpha!
Not your finest. No dawn shall break this from beyond. Imbue this vanquished soul with light. We can't move.
Eat dirt!
Shine. Radiant light.
Holy fuck!
Hear my call!
Eat this!
Carried away.
Freeze!
I shall erase everything!
Just getting started.
Demon Fang!
Lightning! Downfall!
Here I come! Demon Fang!
Where are you going? Not in your dreams!
I shall be the ruler of all things! Sword Ring Alpha! Smash you! You're mine!
Hear my call!
Sword Ring Alpha! Unleash the lightning!
Blade.
Freeze order!
Ignite!
Blow away.
Got it!
Rending you. Take this!
I'll destroy!
Demon Rat!
Kneel before your sovereign! Eagle Ray! You're mine! I'm on over! Sword Rain Alpha! Your life will end here!
Here my call!
Here I come! Rip and tear! Sword Rain Alpha! I'll make you Crucial! All others shall be banished! Demon Flag! Try this!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
What do you think you can do?
This guy's still standing. Bro, fight only belongs to me. Someone crushes all of his feet. Or next.
Is it over?
Yeah, I think so. There. We finally collected all of the Master Cores. So what do we do now?
It is said that bringing all the Master Cores together in one place should form the Renaissance.
So, now we put Shion's with the rest.
With that, we can finally free her of her thorns.
What's going on? Are we missing something?
We can't be. So why isn't it?
Alphen! Behind you!
Xion, are you the maiden?
What is this? Why is this happening?
What the? The Master Course! Is that darkness? A dark Master Core?
The Renaissance. It's here.
What's going on? The Renis Alma's only supposed to consist of the 5 Danon elements. What do you think you're doing?
She disappeared?
What in the world just happened?
Is it over?
No.
It's only just begun.
A month has passed. For the time being, we decided to stay put in Ganeth Haros. Even with their lord toppled, we had a long way to go before the people of Pelegion would be liberated in their hearts and minds. Lenegis hung ominously over our heads. We knew we'd need to deal with it sooner or later. We still had so many questions. The two sovereigns, the Red Woman and the Renaissance, the present and past 300 years ago. Not to mention what happened to Volron's body after his defeat. Still, we were determined to keep fighting. I had my hands full taking care of everything. But in some ways, I was kind of grateful to be so busy.
Are you all right? You looked like you were spacing out there.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. You need something?
It's about that citizen's petition. I was coming to talk to you about it.
If I'm being honest, I think the problems of this realm's Danans hit close to home for me.
Oh?
You saw how things were in Menancia. We might have put way too much faith in Dohalim, but at least we could still think independently.
The people of this realm weren't even afforded that much basic dignity.
I don't know what kind of future the people here are going to ultimately choose. But whatever it is they decide, I want to help do my part so they can make that decision of their own free will.
You mean like how the Danans and Renans of Menancia chose to remain committed to coexistence? It'd be nice if this was a step towards that dream.
That's another issue altogether. At the very least, I want to believe all our hard work will pay off in the end.
Yeah. I guess we can only focus on what we can do right now and take it from there.
I'm going to go on ahead. Would you mind talking to Shion for me? Once you're ready, we'll meet up at the castle entrance like usual. We can talk more there.
Right. Got it. Shion's been hanging out in the observatory a lot lately. Let's see if she's up there.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renaissance, right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegus. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are
Don't. It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Kisara said she wanted everyone to meet at the castle entrance. Hey, Shion.
Don't.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand, Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay? Guess I misread the landing.
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one, then.
We better get a move on, or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was... different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Firemaster core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so...
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food. But there's still something wrong with them. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up.
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
I know it's not their fault they're like that, but it's still irritating to deal with.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelegion, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate? Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Volron's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's stand-ins. Without them, making Pelegion half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelagian are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about. Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden. Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here...
I know. We'll make sure to ask what's wrong.
Well... yeah.
No way.
Huh? Got it. Boomy! Boomy!
Heck? Are you stuck on that too?
No, really. I kind of see where they're coming from.
Are you okay with anything as long as it's round and flies? Oh, hey!
Seriously?
Well...
Well...
Huh? Huh?
That's just...
I guess...
yeah. Law.
Yeah! Huh?
Oh?
Oh, wow! All right! I wasn't expecting a thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory bit by bit. You did good, Law.
Thanks.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
I'd like to check their wares, if you don't mind.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here,
I know.
Well... Hey! Got it!
huh?
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
search through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Yeah, you've got a point, but...
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Very well.
Well,
Hey. Pardon me.
What the hell? Do you guys not realize who we are?
Doesn't seem that way. Must think we're just damned from the town.
Whatever's going on, these are Volron soldiers. Watch yourselves.
You picked the wrong fight!
Only
Now or never.
We'll soon see about that.
You're finished! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me
Rising Sun!
Now! Astral energy! Full throttle! Yeah.
Hey. You don't say.
Well...
Well? How?
Oh, wow!
So then,
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
actually, they were abiding Renin hierarchy. Not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem, and that's what counts.
We've reached our destination. I feel like somebody's watching us. Oh?
What? Yes! Just great. What?
What?
Yes! Yes!
Nice.
Sorry.
Yes.
Just great.
soft and fluffy items. Is that description supposed to be figurative or literal?
Let's check anything in the area that looks edible. Yeah!
What? I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganeth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die. Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others. That's why I want to do everything I can to help these people.